So it's my great privilege to introduce the Ambassadors in Action session, which has the theme of Beyond CSR, Business as a Force for Good. So in a few moments, what we will do is we will hear from our returning ambassadors. But the first thing that I wanted to do was to try and set some context to this session, because this is really about how business can be a force for good, and our ambassadors will describe that. But my challenge that I want to set to everybody in the audience is to be inspired by this session, because what we need to do is to understand how do companies not just act with purpose, but how do they help to create the conditions for everyone with purpose so that together we deliver on the opportunity of a better world. And to do that, what I want to do is just spend 3 minutes to just outline how a model of how in my business we look at this and how perhaps that could help you in your situation with your own business. So let me just fire up some slides here. He said confidently.
Pull the slides up, perfect.
Okay, so the first thing to start with is a brand or a business's purpose. It needs to be an integrated purpose. It's not simply that you have a social responsibility. It's that you have to understand that in order to have a valid, sustainable purpose, it needs to be integrated in a way that it serves all stakeholder groups, whether that be investors, customers, and society. For too long, those have been discrete initiatives, discrete objectives. It has to be a single purpose. And in our business, that purpose is that because we believe that the possibilities of technology and connectivity should be open to everyone, our purpose is to deliver on the promise of the digital world. To do that, we need to make sure that we understand how our assets can contribute, and every company needs to do the same, to enable people, businesses, and society. In our case, it's about helping people communicate, helping people connect, and then giving people the platform that enables their capabilities, essentially turning connectivity into possibilities for everyone and everything. What we believe is if we do that right, not only does it build on the strength of our business and our brand, but that reliability, that ability to deliver consistently to our society means that we can support human ability. It's a promise of remarkable potency. Almost every speaker in the last 2 days has talked about the fact that connectivity and data are essential ingredients of how they're going to drive change. This is a human ability support in a way that allows us to develop a new platform that's a unifying one for both the enterprise and for society, and connecting activity and data at its core. And to do that, we need to can tell the stories that bring that to life, true to the promise of advancing human ability. So in the US in the last few weeks, we have commissioned a documentary series with an award-winning documentary filmmaker to start with the compelling narrative around the reality of the fact that even in the US, there is a substantial digital divide, and millions of young people are missing out on the possibility of connectivity. We also need to make sure how we demonstrate how new capabilities like smart cities can help to deliver clean air solutions, how our IoT practice can help with food safety, how 5G can help with the next generation of advanced robotics in healthcare, but also VR is an incredible, powerful tool in education and ensuring education can reach to everyone. So that's just an example from my organization, but it poses the question which I want to leave you with before we hear from the ambassadors. If Verizon is delivering the promise of the digital world by enhancing the ability of people, businesses, and society to do more and to do more good, the question to the room is, how are you going to help your company to answer how it delivers in the same way? And specifically, what are you going to do and the role that you're going to play?